Well, this is the brand new Bluetti Handsfree 2. They also have a Handsfree 1, but this particular model is their larger one. It's the Handsfree 2. Inside the very organizable backpack, which stores all my camera gear, my laptop, my Starlink. There's room for clothes in here, water bottles. They pretty much take whatever you want. Is this 512 watt-hour power station. Now, this is a bit much. I'm not gonna lie. This setup right here, really heavy on the back when you're hiking. But the point is, you can now go into the backcountry, go hiking, go exploring, have an organized system for your camera gear, your clothing, Starlink Mini, if you want to bring that, and be able to do whatever you need to do while you're out and about, which is pretty unreal. I mean, this is crazy that we can now do this at the end of 2024. I mean, currently charging my camera batteries, currently charging my drone batteries, currently running Starlink, and pulling 75 watts. All this. So that's pretty awesome. Like I said, there is also a Handsfree 1. It's a smaller, more compact backpack. It's a smaller power station. Let me put all this stuff up and head back to the house, and I'll go into all the details. So these are the new Handsfree 1 and 2. The Handsfree 1 and 2 are pretty much identical bags and power stations, just the Handsfree 2 is bigger. This is a 42-liter backpack. This is a 60-liter backpack. This is a 268.8 watt-hour power station. This is a 512 watt-hour power station. This one has a 300-watt pure sine inverter. This one has a 700-watt pure sine inverter in it. The Handsfree 1 can charge at 300 watts on AC and 200 watts via solar. The Handsfree 2 can charge at 600 watts AC and 350 watts on solar. Both of them are rated at 4,000 cycles, which is, it just keeps getting better and better. Every time new LiFePro 4 batteries come out, they just get longer and longer cycles. 4,000 cycles is a lot of use out of these things. And they back that up with a top of the industry 5-year warranty on their power station. So that's freaking awesome. Both of the backpacks are IPX4 waterproof rating, which means they're water resistant. They do have YKK zippers on them. So water's not just gonna if you get caught in a rainstorm or something, water's just not gonna pour in here. It is water resistant. They do both come with a rain fly tucked into the little, one of the hip pouches here. But they both come with the rain fly, so that if you do get caught out in the rain, you can pull the rain fly out and make sure everything is nice and watertight and protected. Both the Handsfree 1 and 2 have two 100-watt USB-C ports that are rated for 100 watts independently. So you can, plug a laptop into one, drone batteries into the other. Both can dish out the full 100 watts from each USB-C port. So that's awesome. And then a standard USB-A 15-watt ports. There's two of those as well. And then on the back, they've each got one AC plug right here. So very small, very compact design here. For AC charging, plug is right there on the back. For DC charging, XT60 plug here on the front. Which is super handy. They both have the standard screen that Bluetti uses on most of their power stations. All appropriate information is there, super easy to read, and I mean, overall, it's a really good screen. Both have app control, so you can download the Bluetti app and be able to control the various ports on this, the AC and the DC. You can check charging on this and do all of that remotely with the app, which is pretty handy, because if you are lugging this on your back and maybe you're get your drone batteries are charging, that sort of thing, and you just want to check on it, you can do that. This also has a new solar panel. It's a 120 watt panel. Bluetti did not send that to me, so I was not able to test that. But the solar panel clips on to the backpack. And so you can just kind of have it hanging down, wearing on your back as you walk. And especially if you're walking away from the sun, you'll get, pretty decent charging out of it. You can monitor that as well from the app. So the app is super handy. Now let's just kind of go through the details of these things, because as far as a backpack goes, forget the power station part of it. As far as a backpack goes, Bluetti pretty much knocked this out of the park. There are water bottle holders here. Where the power station fits into the back here, it is vented. So you don't have to worry about the power station overheating on you because it does have large vents, and they are designed so that if you are caught in the rain, the vents do point down, so water's not gonna get in that way either. The back here, you would think having a battery like this on your back it could be uncomfortable. It actually is not. Ample padding back here on the back portion. The shoulder straps nice and padded. There is a chest strap here to keep everything secure. There's adjustments up here at the top to really cinch the backpack down on your back. Hip belts here with hip pockets. This one is empty. This one has the rain fly on this side. It's got shock cord. I'm assuming this is for the solar panel. Hoops down here on the bottom. It has luggage locks here, so you can set the combination there, put your zippers in there, and be able to lock it, at least the camera bag portion of it. On the front, it's got a top pocket here for storage. It's got a flat pocket here that's nice and big. It's got molly webbing here. It's got 2 sets of buckles here. So, you could, take a bedroll and put it here, cinch it down. It's got another one down here for, maybe a sleeping pad here, cinch it down. Another big pocket here. This particular pocket does have little dividers, so you can put flashlight, pins, different things in these little pockets here. Just tons and tons of storage. Little loops here for, I don't know, maybe clipping on a hammock or all kinds of things. It is a very well thought out backpack, and I've used a lot of backpacks, but this one is very well thought out. On the bottom, boom, additional straps here. Maybe put your tripod here, and then be able to cinch it down. Lots of places to be able to attach and store and clip and that sort of stuff. Now, I'll show you on this one how the battery goes in, and then I'll get to the camera compartment. So, this top pocket here, there's this divider pad, which can completely come out, and then some Velcro straps here. You just take your power station. You can turn it any way you want to. It doesn't matter because the fans are out the sides, not the larger parts. Slide that into the backpack. Does have Velcro straps here on the inside to secure it. And then this sits right on top of it, Velcro's in place, and then boom, now you've got a nice flat pouch here on top of the battery for even more storage. Like I said, they really thought this through. This isn't some half-baked, hey, let's put a power station in a backpack. They really did think that through. Let's open this one with all my camera gear in it. This really is all my gear. So, as you can see, I have my drone batteries, my drone controller, my vlogging camera, my main photography and tripod camera, my large Mavic 3 Pro drone, my 2 Ace Pro action cams, my microphone for one of my action cams, my Ace Pro batteries, and my Sony batteries. All that was up here. As I showed earlier, very nice sleeve here that my 16-inch MacBook Pro fit in just fine. And then there's this compartment, which is where my Starlink was earlier. But this is a very nice, I would honestly use this as a clothing organizer, because you've got big mesh zipper pockets here on this side, taking up the whole space. You've got mesh pouches and a cinch down strap there. You've got a big mesh zipper here, and then mesh pouches here. But if you take this expansion zipper, unzip it all the way around, this now gains a good 4 inches of depth here for storing clothes. This could very easily serve as a full weekend adventure bag. Clothing and everything here, camera gear here, you've got your power station to keep things charged, bedroll, tent, sleeping bag attached to the outside. It's crazy that we have this kind of stuff available to us, and it just blows me away. This strap here, get your clothes in there, put it in there, cinch it down. It's like I said, when I first got it, I mean, I'll just be honest with you. When Bluetti announced this and said they were going to send it to me to check out and kind of get my feedback, I thought, okay, it's going to be a cool power station and it's going to be a janky backpack. Honestly, fully expected it to be a janky backpack. It's absolutely not. I am legit impressed with the quality of this backpack. So let me put all my stuff back in here. And boom. I mean, it's just that handy. Now let's talk about what I know the number one question is on these things. What's the weight? Like, how much does this weigh to carry on your back? And as you would expect, they do have some weight to them, but it's not as bad as I was expecting. The Handsfree 1, this little power station here, it comes in 11 pounds. So not bad. Not bad at all. The Handsfree 2, I'll pull this out so you can see the size difference. The Handsfree 2, it comes in at 16.5 pounds. Obviously, 512 watt hour battery with a 700 watt inverter in it. It's going to have a little more heft to it. So 16.5 pounds, 11 pounds, very slim form factors here. Very nice designs for doing exactly what it's supposed to do, which is keep electronics charged. It does have the inverter so that if you need to power something through AC, you can. You can use the AC outlet as additional charging ports. Like with my drone batteries, I could charge it off AC instead of a USB port if I wanted to, that sort of thing. But just overall, really well designed. Now, it's not perfect, as you can imagine. This is version 1.0 of this, and I have some gripes in regards to how this is designed. None of them are really deal breakers for me, but just little things that I think if Bluetti had thought of this, it would just be even more amazing. First of all, the fact that you cannot purchase the power stations without the backpacks. And I think that's unfortunate because I think this is a really awesome design for a power station. I mean, I can see this, slipping into, nooks and crannies of someone's vehicle. And, if they have some other way to lay out their cameras and stuff in their vehicles, putting that somewhere, laying it down flat on the seat and then putting stuff on top of it because the vents are on the sides. I can just see lots of potential for just this as a standalone product, but you can't get this without the backpack. So there's that. The other, really what I think is my biggest gripe with this is when it comes to the camera gear and cords for charging. There is no way, there's no pass-through kind of openings on the inside of the camera portion so that you could, plug in a cord to the power station and run them internally up here to your batteries. If you're going to be hiking or if you're going to be charging anything, then you have to run them from here, from the outside into here. And I think that's a missed opportunity. If Bluetti had included some sort of little pass-through windows here, maybe just two, to be able to run cords through the inside and do that kind of cord management thing, man, that would be a killer feature. The other thing, I wish they'd let you mix and match, because I think for just kind of a normal photographer person, this is enough battery. This can fully recharge all three of my drone batteries. Plus my Sony's. That's not an issue. I wouldn't necessarily think this isn't gonna run my laptop very long. But as far as just recharging my camera batteries, this is plenty. And so I wish you could mix and match and get this inside the larger backpack. I don't know how that would feel on the back, because maybe it wouldn't take up the right amount of space. But I wish you could get this with the larger backpack. And I gripe about this for every single power station that I review. So if you've watched some of my other videos, you probably know what's coming. But this is specifically designed for keeping electronics charged. Give me more USB ports. Give me more. Okay, the 2 USB-As are fine. Give me 4 USB-Cs. That would be great. That way I can take this and with USB-C, charge my laptop, charge my drone batteries, charge my Sony batteries, charge my Ace Pro batteries. Where am I going to charge my phone? Where am I going to charge my watch? So 6 USB ports, that'd be awesome. I think they could have even saved some weight by ditching the inverter, because that obviously takes up space, takes up weight by having the inverter. I get why they included it, but I think it would be just as functional, if not more functional, if they didn't include the inverter, based on what this is designed for. Except for running a Starlink, but I can even run Starlink Mini off a 100-watt USB-C port. So that's it. That's my gripes. One of the things that is not a gripe to me is the price of these two kits, because a good camera backpack will run you $300 to $400. This is my go-to camera backpack. As you can see, it's only slightly smaller than the Handsfree 2. This is a Peak Designs backpack. And up until I got this was my favorite backpack. for camera gear. This is $350 or so for this just a backpack. It's a good backpack, but $350 just for this. The 42 liter is right now introductory price and all that sort of stuff, $299 for the Handsfree 1. The Handsfree 2 60 liter bag, a lot bigger battery, a lot bigger inverter, only $399. So I think that is a heck of a deal for a quality backpack and a power station. I think that's a heck of a deal for just the power station alone. But the power station backpack combo is, I think that's phenomenal out of this. There are links to both of these in the description with all the things. Just go look in the description down there, and if there's a discount code, I'll put it down there. But yeah, so the Bluetti Handsfree 1 and 2. I just love the fact that Bluetti is thinking outside the box and doing crazy innovative things for even niche markets. I mean, this is very much targeted at, photographer, videographer, outdoor adventure filmmaker type of thing. And I just think they did a killer job. They just knocked it out of the park with really cool size power stations and really good quality backpacks to go with them. So let me know what you think in the comments. Ask any questions you have. I'll do my best to answer them. And if you like the video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, give us all that YouTube love. And if you like what we're doing and you want to consider supporting Ozark Overland Adventures, check out the Patreon link in the description. And for all of our merchandise, go to shopoverlandapparel.com. I think these are way cool. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.